Hey guys, in today's video we'll show you our top quality multi-time frame analysis that no one talks about. So stay tuned. But before we continue, we also want to note that we have a Telegram channel as well, where we post signals and other top quality educational content. So here's $1 weekly time frame, and as you can see we finally have this beautiful bullish engulfing candle breaking right through our monthly effective resistance right here. What does this mean for us? We finally have a clear confirmation of our bullish bias on the weekly time frame, on the long-term time frame, meaning that now price finally exit from this consolidation between this monthly level of resistance and this effective weekly support right here. Price finally started to exit from this consolidation, and as you can see we have a huge potential right to 1.22 and 4, so we have a lot of room to grow for EURUSD if this breakout will be confirmed. But for now, as you can see, this beautiful bullish engulfing candle confirms our bullish bias on the euro-dollar on the weekly time frame, finally from the start of July. So guys, let's move to the lower time frames to discuss our ideas for the coming week. Before we continue guys, we also want to share with you our VIP group performance. As you can see, this week we made only around 400 pips. But guys, overall, for November, as a total, we made over 5,000 pips, so such a great performance. We'll leave all links in the description, feel free to check and join us. As always, our VIP membership includes a trading program along with our 3 top strategies for the day trading, for the scalping, and for the gold price action trading. We also send advanced setups every weekend, so we could easily profit from it when the markets will open on Monday, and also live signals. So guys, again, all info will be in the description and in the comment section below. So make sure to check it and join our team. And let's back to the charts and to our analysis. So here's daily time frame euro-dollar, and as you can see, very beautiful picture. Right here we have 4 green candles in a row, meaning that euro-dollar demonstrated bullish momentum, bullish steam 4 days in a row. So there's 4 beautiful candles. As you can see, picture perfect setup presented itself right here when the momentum candle approaching a key weekly level, and then we have an immediate breakout right here. And as you can see, then price rallied up and make a clear higher high for us. So again, the price is well below the 50 EMA as well. And last candle was a beautiful bullish engulfing momentum with almost no wicks. So again, clear bullish bias on the daily time frame for the coming week. So with that being said, let's go down to the 1 hour time frame to discuss our ideas for the coming week. So here's euro-dollar 1 hour time frame, and guys, on the one hand it's great that we finally have a bullish bias and this momentum breakout, but on the other hand it's very difficult to find a good entry point when we have this momentum market and when the price rising up without any pullbacks and any confirmations. But anyway, let's discuss some of our ideas for the coming week for the euro-dollar and see some scenarios for it. So first of all, as you can see, we have the breakout of this minor structure level right here, and ideal entry would be if the price will pull back right to the structure level, shows for us some price action, and then we enter with great risk to reward ratio, and then price will proceed it up. Because as you can see, we have the 50 EMA as well, and it would be great if the price will reject the both the structure level and the 50 EMA. But with such great momentum, price may easily proceed it up without any pullbacks. So with that being said, then we could easily enter right on the breakout of 1.20 price level if the pullback will not present itself. Because if we enter above the round number level, we will have some sort of protection and could put our stop loss more wisely. And also, if the price will fail to rise above, we also have very small probability of a bearish scenario for the coming week. But anyway, let's discuss it. So as always, let's draw this trend line right here, from this point to this, right here. And again, if the price will be able to break below our area of high confluence, where the 50 EMA, our structure level, and our trend line all lining up, we may easily enter into the short trade, targeting at least this monthly level. And of course, we have a great protection in terms of stop loss. So there's 3 confluence factors such as the 50 EMA, the trend line, and the structure level. So guys, with that being said, let's move to the pound dollar. So guys, here's pound dollar weekly time frame. And as you can see, we have some smooth price action, have this long wick candle on the weekly time frame. But on the other hand, looking ahead, we have a very beautiful setups right now, allowing for us to enter with a great risk to reward ratio. So guys, stay tuned to the ideas section. So guys, as you can see right now, we have 4 beautiful weeks of green candles, but right now price approaching some resistance areas, and thus price pulled back. Because as you can see, we have right here another clear area of resistance, from which price pullback. Anyway, we also closed well 1.33 level, which was very critical level during the past weeks. So guys, anyway, despite this long weak candle on the weekly time frame, we are more bullish than bearish on the pound dollar. But anyway, we will discuss both ideas for the coming week. So let's proceed down to the daily. So here's daily time frame, and right now the situation makes more obvious, because as you can see guys, we have an enormous rally with almost no red candles. As you can see, all these candles were green without any kind of pullback, and right now this pullback is starting to occur, and it's normal after this enormous rally. And as you can see, we have the minor structure level right here, and the price even almost pulled back to it. We will not be surprised if the price shows for us some rejections of the structure level on the daily time frame as well. So even despite the two red candles, it's normal, it's only around a 30% Fibonacci pullback, which is great. So guys, anyway, we have the bullish bias on the pound dollar on the daily time frame as well. So let's go down to the lower time frame. So here's 4-hour time frame, and as you can see, we have some rejections of the 50 EMA and of our structure level as well. So right here we will present you an obvious idea for the bearish scenario, which may occur as well if the price will fail to make a higher high, but for us the bearish scenario has a lower probability for the coming week. But anyway, let's discuss it. So as you can see, price failed to make a higher high at 1.34 price level, which could be considered as some kind of momentum loss, and then price proceeded down. So again, to confirm that our uptrend is over, let's draw this trend line somewhere right here. And once we see a clear breakout of the trend line and of the structure level and of the 50 EMA, we may easily say that bears take control in the situation and may go short in this case. Targeting as always this monthly level with a great protection for the stop loss above confluence factors, great idea. And let's go to the 1-hour time frame to discuss our bullish scenario for the coming week as well. So here's pound dollar 1-hour time frame, and you should bear in mind the fact that on the high time frames we are in a drastic uptrend, as the price shows for us a clear bullish price action on the high time frames. But anyway, we should confirm it through the lower time frames to be sure about our bias and to avoid some price choppiness and fake outs. And as you can see right now, we have a beautiful setup from which we could easily profit. So as you can see, NOV price is pulling back right to that structure level. And to confirm that pullback is over, we as always draw a trend line, our short-term trend line somewhere right here. And once we see the breakout of the trend line and of the 50 EMA, we may easily jump into the long trade, confirming our bullish bias, and will target this effective weekly level right here. So with that being said, let's move on. So here's dollar CAD weekly time frame, and as you can see, we have this engulfing candle, we have this bearish engulfing candle right here, showing for us that this week dollar CAD was in a drastic downtrend. And guys, one notable item here, we are right now approaching our key level, 1.30 key level, from which price reversed multiple times in the past. And like we discussed in the euro dollar case, we have the momentum candle approaching the key level. So again, very clear price action, because once we have it, we have the higher chance of a breakout in the direction of the momentum. And as you can see, once we have this bearish momentum candle, we have some higher probabilities for a possible bearish breakout right from that level. But on the other hand, you should bear in mind that this level is very valid and strong, because the price reversed from it multiple times in the past. As you can see right here, and even right here. So we already have multiple bottoms right at this level. So we should be very careful when it comes to trading near that level, especially in the short direction. So guys, even though we have the bearish bias on the dollar CAD for the coming week, so let's go down to the daily. So here's daily time frame, and nothing to add here, because as you can see, right here we had some price choppiness, some price consolidation and choppiness, and then boom, this momentum candle shows for us a clear directional bias, telling for us that bears finally take control of the situation and push the price down drastically right to our key level. Then next we experience some kind of pullback, and again boom, bears pushed price down. So let's proceed immediately to our ideas section. So here's 4-hour time frame, and first of all let's discuss the bullish scenario. But anyway guys, we maintain a higher probability of a bearish trend continuation on the USDCAD, but it's markets and we always should adjust our bias to the price action price made for us. For this reason, we always discuss two scenarios. So let's start with bullish. So as you can see, if the price will fail to break that level, to rise below that critical level, and to pull back like it was multiple times in the past, we as always should confirm our bullish bias and our bullish momentum through some confirmation. And this will occur for us through the trend line and through the 50 EMA as always. So we could easily draw this perfect trend line right here. And if the price will break right above the trend line and right above the 50 EMA, we could easily go long. So let's go down to the 1 hour. So here's 1 hour time frame, and as you can see, we have some price choppiness right above that broken level. And as always, to confirm it, we may draw this very tight trend line right here. And if we see a breakout of it, we may go short. But guys, some key points right here. We should see a clear momentum break right through the trend line. And it should be better if we see a momentum candle closing well below this previous low right here. So in the perfect situation, we would like to see the momentum candle, the bearish momentum candle, with the closed right below the previous low, somewhere right here. So it would be the best confirmation for us. And then, as you can see, we have the free fall potential right to the 1.29 level, somewhere right here. Let's move on to the gold. Here's gold, weekly time frame. And as you can see, gold shows for us a clear bearish bias through this momentum candle, breaking right through the structure level right here, and the monthly effective support as well. But anyway, guys, on our way we have this 50 EMA on the weekly time frame, which acts for the gold as a dynamic support multiple times in the past. And right now we're expecting some price choppiness right when the price will touch the 50 EMA, which could even cause a reversal in the future. But we have the clear bearish bias through this momentum candle, and the price may reject the 50 EMA on the weekly time frame, from which we could easily profit it. Since again we have the beautiful price action on the gold on the lower time frames. With that being said, let's move to the daily time frame. So here's daily, and almost nothing to add right here, since we have these two momentum candles, then some price choppiness, and finally the breakout of our monthly effective support right here. So a very clear bearish bias through the lower highs and lower lows, and as always through the breakout of key structures on the high time frame. So again, bearish bias. So let's go down to the lower time frame. So here's 1 hour time frame, and look at this beautiful candle right on Friday. So momentum bearish candle breaking right through the key structure level right here, which finally for us demonstrated a clear bearish bias. And then, as you can see, price pulling back, showing for us a picture perfect setup. Since we have this momentum break and then price pulling back with a very choppy price action. So as always, we may draw this trend line, this very tight trend line, and once we see the clear break of it, we may easily enter and profit it from the short trade, since our higher time frames are confluent, showing for us a clear bearish bias. So all time frames literally showing for us the same, and we could easily expect the trend continuation right now. So here's US oil weekly time frame. And like we discussed in our previous video, since the price breaks the 50 EMA, which serves for the price as a dynamic resistance multiple times, we may expect some trend continuation movement to the upside. As you can see, here it is. This beautiful momentum candle breaking right through another very important confluence area, coming at weekly effective resistance. But anyway, now this weekly effective resistance turns into support, and we have a clear bullish bias on the US oil on the weekly time frame. So let's go down immediately to our ideas section. So here's US oil 1 hour time frame, and as you can see, to confirm our bullish bias and to enter long, we may draw this tight trend line right here, and if the price will be able to make a clear higher high right from that level, we may easily go into the long trade. Because guys, as you can see, we have a drastic momentum, then some pullback, but on the other hand, a price now rejecting this trend line, showing for us some price choppiness. So to be sure about our bias and about our momentum, and to avoid some price choppiness and fake outs, we as always want to see a break right through the trend line to confirm our bullish bias. So very simple setup, and we have also great sort of protection through the 50 EMA, below which we may easily put our stop loss. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed the video, press the like button, comment below what you think about this analysis, what pairs you trade for the coming week. Consider to join our VIP as well, all in the description and in the comment section below. Again, thumbs up, and see you in the next week.